feel it's kind of weird to say that, like, no, it's a different thing. Also, that's weird because like you go from like 2 torture levels into the prison into an even deeper torture level. Like, who was he keeping here, man? Like, who is he keeping on this level?
All must serve the cycle.
I think I leveled up too, didn't I? I totally did. Oh, it's Army of Dead. I can't go in the battle.
That was invigorating.
Frozen Army. Raise a massive skeletal army to pummel all enemies in a line for 12,000 damage. In a line. Still think the better deal is less damage between all the enemies together, because that's like that ensures that like max, like the full 5,000 is going to be done. I feel like in a line, if the enemy is not in the perfect line, he's just not going to get it. I think it's the first time I realized that like Halls of Agony level 2 and level 3 each have one. Usually, like in Diablo games, it's like if 2 has one and 4 is gonna have one. It's kind of interesting because it happens that way because there's another level in between, which is the prison. So technically, it follows the pattern. It's 2 levels later, but still, it's kind of odd because they bear the same name. Come on, get out of there. They really take their time. We know it's not done because there's still fire. Fire goes out when there's no more. There might be another one after this one, and then it would be completely gone.
Weakness consumes you.
Okay, is it a dead end? Yes, it is. Okay. Is that another Lazarus? No, the Auric.
I have finally rid myself of the dark influence seeking to subdue me. And now I see things as they truly are. This conspiracy among the insolent townsfolk to weaken me by stealing Albrecht away will not stand. Perhaps the heads of their women and children on pikes will bring them clarity.
Oh my god. He doesn't even need to do that, man. Like, Leoric basically, like, freaking Lazarus, like, took care of that. He took, like, all the villagers and, like, sent them into the cathedral to get, like, murdered by the butcher. And a bunch of demons. But mostly the butcher.
If only this dark place had been destroyed along with its ruler.
I agree though, Carmack. I feel like this should have been raised. Like whenever he killed Leoric, they should have just did away with that whole thing.
Our opponents may be strong, but I will not stand down.
My bag is full.
Already?
I am returning to town.
I'm already full? Damn. These are 2 enders. Yep. Lots of blues this time around. Yeah, this is not an upgrade, okay. Nope. Clearly not as good.
I need more bodies. You think my summoners can just conjure up a demon whenever it pleases them? We must have blood. Fresh blood, mind you. And human flesh to bolster our magic. I will be expecting a reply from you shortly.
Damn, like who's he talking to? Because he can't be talking to Magdash. Like Magdash is their boss. Oh. Where? There he is.
I must wait.
There he's no longer there.
That is not possible. That is not possible.
Whew. That was like a lot of enemies.
I have trained well.
Nice. Dude, 47 in Act 1. That's insane. I'd be way higher level too if I stayed on Torment. I just don't have time to stay on Torment, unfortunately.
Just the thing.
No. Okay, what does that say? Life support. Risen Mage costs 10% health to cast, but lasts an additional 2 seconds. Oh, I can totally do that. Sure. I lose this though, which I would probably need against the boss. Though if they last 2 seconds more, how long do they last now? 8 seconds? Oh, this is because my 2% reach. No. Maybe we could try that. That can be a lot less corpses though. Which seems fine. Oh, we're done. Okay. You know what? I honestly think I'd rather have the bodies behind. I feel like that's probably more helpful. Chamber of Suffering. Let's go.
Leah must be back in Tristram, crying over the old man's corpse. She'll soon have another one to cry over. Yours. Meet the butcher.
Yeah, that's kind of lame. He's too big. I prefer the one in D2 and D4.
Fresh meat.
Sorry, D1 and D4.
Vegetable bad. Meat good.
He's too cartoony, like all the other villains.
But that needs to recharge. I must have a that is not possible.
He's already dead. Oh, phylactery. An offhand? Legendary?
The truth about the butcher demon was more startling than I ever anticipated. Evidently, there are many of them within the burning hells, though they used to be solely under Diablo's command. The butchers are stitched together from the parts of other demons to combine their strengths, then given life through wicked magic.
Yo, that's amazing. I'm gonna keep that one end just in case, because I might end up having to, if this is good, like.
Thank you for helping me fight the darkness. To contend with evil is the essence of what it means to be a Templar.
In all things, there must be balance. I am returning to town.
If I go back to town right now, is there going to be dialogue? No, not really. Grimside deals an additional 68% damage for each point of essence it restores. Increases commensurate damage by 11%. It's alright. Yeah, man, I still lose an insane amount of damage. Unless I can somehow craft like a really good one-handed weapon. Maybe like a scythe? No. Highest usable. Okay, so 42, 44, 41, 42, 43, 44. The dagger is probably the closest I'm going to get. And even then, I'm not too excited about the results we're going to get, man. It deals less damage. I just realized. Like, even with this in, this is still so much better. Oh no, it's not Thorn. It's not. Isn't it speed? Oh, it's damage. Oh, that's a bummer. I have to talk to Jeweler. I guess I'm going to see him soon, though. But yeah, I'm just going to salvage everything, man. And this is what I want, actually. I want this one in the weapon. Don't know why I thought it was yellow. Take a look. No. Go. The Trail of Blood. Yo, I am not okay with this. He's really hurt, man. Oh, look at the pool of blood here. Jesus. Okay, before I give him whatever he needs, I'm just gonna go check one last time with this dialogue in town. Just one last time. 'Cause I'm pretty sure this kicks off a cutscene, and so I want to make sure.
I am dying.
Take up your sword.
My sword. I remember now. I was an archangel of the high heavens. I was the embodiment of justice. I am Tyrael.
Remember the first time we see this? It is so weird.
I am returning to town.
I remember the first time I saw this, I was so freaking confused. Because you're like, because you're missing context. So you're like, but how is it even, what? Like, what are you talking about? It makes no sense. But then you see the cutscene afterwards, and that kind of enlighten you.
You have restored my mind, friend. And now I remember the warning I came to deliver. Belial and Asmodan, the last lords of hell, are unleashing a tide of darkness that will drown this world. Already, Belial's shadow has fallen upon Caldeum.
The priests of Rathma feared this would come to pass.
We must move quickly. Let us return to Tristram and make ready.
Okay. Oh. So if he's got new lines, maybe I should, like, whenever he's got new lines, maybe she's got new lines.
I can tell by the look in your eye that you're not going to leave it alone. You want to hear what happened to my father?
Yes.
Right, well, my father tried to dispel the rumors about my grandfather. No one would listen. Then one night, a week later, crazed refugees from Tristram came for revenge. I remember my father screaming for us to get out, and nasty laughter wrought of it. Just before justice shoved me out the window, I saw my father crawling up the stairs at me, with 2 daggers in his back and a third whipping round his throat.
He met his end bravely.
Doesn't mean much to a child, does it? His father's still dead on a stairwell.
Damn, dude.
Time grows short, my friends. Even now, Belial's influence is spreading through Caldeum.
But how will we find him?
We won't have to. Magda and her coven will lead us straight to him.
I'm not going anywhere until Uncle Deckard's been laid to rest.
There is time enough for that.
I have called for a caravan to guide us to the east. Speak to the caravan master when you are ready to go. We will see to Cain as we depart.
Okay, I'm glad, because for a second I clicked on it by mistake and I was like, oh no.
Do you ever doubt your choices?
No.
Things never seem to turn out like I hope they will.
Trust in logic, not hope.
Try living in the slums before you lecture me.
I have lived a stranger life than you know, Lyndon.
True.
Let us seek our fortunes together.
May the battles never end.
No, that's the end. No, she still doesn't have anything to say. Probably as soon as we get out into Act 2, she might have stuff to say. Let's go see Miriam. She probably has stuff to say too.
A fond farewell to our saviors.
No, not even. Well, okay then. Let's just let's do it.
I wish to know more of the demons we face.
Belial is the Lord of Lies. He desires power before all other things, and his 1,000 schemes are designed toward this end. His brother, Asmodan, reigns over the other half of hell as the Lord of Sin. I sense his influence in this world, but I do not yet know where he will strike.
Certainly Belial must know.
They are more rivals than allies in these days, but I pray that you are right.
No, she does. She literally doesn't want anything to say about anything. She's done.
My friend, shall we depart?
Let's go, man.
It was all just stories. My uncle saw what he wanted to see.
Deckard sacrificed much to protect this world. But his work is not over.
What would you know about sacrifice?
Tyrael, the ancient law of the high heavens strictly forbids us from interfering with the mortal world. Yet you have done so, brazenly.
All I am guilty of, Imperius, is bringing justice, while you hide, cowering behind your throne.
Silence! You will now answer for your transgressions.
Crazy part is they used to be best buddies.
You cannot judge me. I am justice itself. We were meant for more than this. To protect the innocent. But if our precious laws bind you all to inaction, then I will no longer stand as your brother.
You chose to be one of us.
Sacrilege.
I don't know how that works though, lore-wise. Like, why would he become human?
Thus, I fell willingly. Because humanity is the only hope for this world.
I never believed all your crazy tales. The work. You never finished. I will finish it, Uncle. I will carry on for you.
That's still weird to me. I don't quite understand the logic also of like, he could have just left like Inarius did and stayed an angel. He didn't need to.
I must leave Tristram behind. For a greater evil lurks within Caldeum. The Lord of Lies is hiding there. Somewhere within the great city.
Like, if humans were creations of Lilith and Inarius together, like it took like a little bit of evil and a little bit of angels to make a human, how did Tyrael just become one suddenly? Like, just by renouncing his wings. That's unexplained. And yeah, like there's a bunch of stuff that I don't quite get. Like how, like why couldn't he just like go renegade like so many others before and just like not follow the rules? Just like quit the Angerus Council and just go rogue and just stay an angel. That way you're immortal and you can protect humanity for far more longer than like 5 minutes, which is the span of life of a human. Like it doesn't make sense. Maybe it's explained somewhere else in the story, hopefully. Maybe.
New goods today. Please look, you won't be disappointed.
Squirt. Ah, yeah, her name is Squirt.
My family came from there. That place has had some very bad luck, hasn't it?
You're very perceptive. Essence of Emerald. Word spell. 5 million?
An enchanting young woman who is much more than her youth suggests will come to your aid today. She can be of great help to you, so try to be polite, will you?
What will she help against?
Oh, it's that coven again. They're going to try and ambush you.
Oh, well, thank you.
I was just talking to Hedrick. He is still denying his grief. He really needs to open up. If he would just let me comfort him, it would do him a world of good.
That's cool, though. The fact that you see Caldeum down there. It's pretty cool. Kala.
I have never been outside the city my entire life. I have never even been outside the palace. When they threw us out here, I thought I would die. I was terrified. But now, look at this view. I have never understood how large the world actually was. It is beautiful.
There ain't no guards around, are there? Good, because I got some new items to show you. I sell things for cheap because I will just take them off your body again when you are dead. No offense.
None taken. That's good business. Oh man, look, like, so me, I just thought of something. Like, maybe he's not really human. Maybe it's just like a form. Like the form that he turned into was a form of his choosing. Like like in that instant, he chose to be human, so he transformed into like a human shape. So he's technically mortal, and he's technically looks like a human, but he's not really a human. And my thinking is like, that would be the case, that he wouldn't be properly human, because the sword, like, if I pick up that sword, it doesn't do anything to me. But by picking up that sword, he becomes like just armor just appeared on him. It just became it just like gave him life basically. So maybe like somehow he's still kind of a being of light, just underneath flesh and bones. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's explained in the novel as well. I don't know. I never read the novels.
Here we are. Caldeum, Jewel of the East. Uncle Deckard loved this place.
He wouldn't now that it is under the spell of Belial, Lord of Lies. I can smell his stench on the air.
It would be best to split our forces. You two search for Belial. I shall hunt Magda.
Okay. So like another thing, it's too bad too, because I was following like Riker's video series about the lore and stuff, and he's coming up to the point where like he's going to be able to kind of maybe wrap it up before the release of D4, which is kind of nice. But he's rushing the thing like crazy, man. Like the last few episodes, it really feels like he's just rushing to the end, skipping like a ton of stuff, probably just to like he like Diablo Immortal has so much lore in it, and he skimmed through huge swath of it, just because he was trying to get to the end. And it makes me think that probably it's going to be the same with D3. He's probably going to just rush through it in his video recap, which is too bad, because I was kind of counting on that to kind of you know, like enlighten me on more stuff.
You seem down today. Tell me what Miriam can do for you.
I am not down. I am resolved.
Well, you should resolve to enjoy life a bit more. So the demon lords want to crush all humanity beneath their heel. Does that mean you can't smile?
I guess you're right. Yeah.
The cultists are making a great mess of things out in the desert. They deserve the painful death you will bring to them.
What else?
They are torturing and killing innocent villagers to lure you into their trap. But you'll get the better of them, won't you?
I mean, I guess, Miriam, you seem to know everything, so maybe you know already how this ends.
I can't imagine you're happy to be in the city.
I told myself I'd never come back here. And yet here I am.
Because of what happened to your father?
Because of what happened to me. Some scars don't heal, and there's no point in scratching at them, is there? The weather doesn't suit me either.
Oh, that I agree. I wouldn't be happy out in the summer like this, in the heat. No way, man. Leah's Caldeum Journal, Part 1. Okay.
Caldeum. Everything Uncle Deckard left me leads to this place. It's strange. I first met him here when I was only a child, and now his loss feels heavier than ever. He was right about everything all along. We have to stop Belial before it's too late.
Yeah, so she used to be in Caldeum. She's basically back home, essentially. Ish, sorta. Interesting. Interesting. Also, 47. Does that mean that, like, yeah, he needs to train? Okay, so we're getting there slowly but surely. We still don't have the jeweler though.
you guarding the refugees over there?
I am not a guard. I am a Shira, commander of the Iron Wolves. We saved these refugees from Magda's coven, but even now wreaks havoc throughout the borderlands.
Where did you last see her?
She's heading toward Alcarnus, but has blocked the road behind her. However, there is another way. Through the Kasim outpost.
Okay, Kasim outpost.
Emperor Hakan threw his entire court out of the city. They're trapped out here with the rest of us.
There is some justice in this world after all.
Justice? They're a load of pompous fools. But even they don't deserve what's coming tonight.
What happens tonight?
They're wearing jewels worth more than any of us see in a year. And they have to sleep sometime.
Yo, they're gonna attack. Oh my god.
All of these people have fled from the cultists in Alcarnus. They are refugees far from their homes.
Why can't they resettle within the city?
The Imperial Guard lets no one in. These people are sentenced to a slow death. The Iron Wolves were mercenaries until we helped the Zakharoon priests find the successor to the first Emperor Hakan. We became the Emperor's personal guard after that, but everything changed a few months ago when the first refugees began arriving. An Imperial Guard was created to protect the citizens from the refugees, while we were out in the desert fighting the Coven and their demon spawn. Eventually, they took over.
That's weird. That's very much like, you know, like Guards of the Cardinal energy versus the Musketeers. That's really, really interesting. Like a group of like a bunch of guards just suddenly taking over from like another bunch of guards. Very weird.
I've got some.
I dig this stuff up, clean it off, and drag it here to sell it. You want any?
This gate leads to Alcarnus. You'll need to follow the long road over the canyon bridge and through the Kasim outpost. We haven't heard anything from the Iron Wolves in the desert. If you make it to the Kasim outpost, seek out Captain David.
David, but like with a Y. Searing Sands Inn, noblewoman.
Many of my banished peers have fled for Lut Gholein. Not I. I shall wait for our emperor to come to his senses.
Very noble, my lady. So it has nothing to do with the last caravan leaving 10 minutes ago?
What impudence! How dare you even speak to me?
Oh God!
Apologies, my lady. You'd best take up your concerns with the emperor.
Oh my God!
This is being destroyed by the Coven. I've seen people skinned alive.
Skinned alive? Holy crap. Wait, are you a zombie? You don't look too well.
The inner city is
Tilnan sells only the best.
So that's the guard. The new guard.
Life in the borderlands was hard, but we had our dignity. We came here for help, and how do they treat us? Like animals.
Damn.
Shudder, child, what is that foul stench?
It's the sewer, sir. That hole goes right into it.
I'm sure our emperor had his reasons for closing the gates, but how are we expected to sleep scant inches from tunnels packed with filth?
A bit of advice, my lord. If I were you, I would sleep with my back against a wall.
She's right. She's very right, but yeah, that's very suspicious that it starts smelling suddenly. Another refugee here that looks like a zombie.
Tyrael and I learned that while the Iron Wolves were fighting Magda in the desert, the Emperor replaced them with Imperial guards who bar all from the inner city.
I suspect that the Iron Wolves were sent out to die. Belial has made his move. We must find a way into the city.
As a child, I explored Caldeum while Uncle Deckard studied here. I can get in through the sewers.
Just see that you get out again in one piece.
Be careful. Alcarnus sounds like Magda's trap.
It says go through the Sundered Canyon, which is that way, but now I have a thing that's telling me to go to the sewers. Oh no, she's going through the sewers. Oh, okay. Yeah, all counters sounds like my death trap. I agree with that assessment. The inn.
My family. I lost my whole family out there.
Damn, dude.
Everything I had was in Alcarnus. I am ruined.
The last Emperor wouldn't have treated us like this. His death was convenient for the boy, wasn't it?
Yeah.
All this pain and suffering. This is what happens when you let a child sit on the throne.
If only the Emperor and his guard had gone mad sooner. All these people being locked out of the city has really helped my trade.
So he's the only person that's happy. It's him. Interesting. All right, let's go. Man, I look like I'm like dressed in white. Almost.
Magda will pay for her wickedness.
Oh, I agree, bro. Oh, the enchantress. Oh, she's blonde? I forgot she was blonde.
Heed, traveler. Cultists guard these desert roads, and they will slay any who pass.
I mean to stop them.
Then you must not go alone. I shall accompany you.
Okay.
There are illusions out there. Mirages to some. But I can see them for what they are. The Coven's foul magic. They will lead you to your death.
I understand, but my death does not lie here.
She looks different than anyone we have seen. Her skin is as soft and smooth as polished ivory, and her eyes, they... Oh.
Why are you two whispering over there?
No reason.
Oh my god, bro. Just calm down, Cormac. Thank God I wasn't like with what's his face, man. The scoundrel. He'd be all over her. I remember this area here on like Torment when the game first came out. The little bees, they throw like smaller bees that go into a line. They would one of them would touch you, would die instantly.
The Lacuni, or Panther Men as they are sometimes called, have inhabited the desert wastes east of Caldeum for thousands of years. The large males are the tribe's leaders and protectors, while the agile females are expert hunters. Mostly they are primitive and reclusive creatures, although they will attack if cornered or hungry.
Or, you know, riled up or anything. I love that it's showing me Lacuni stuff. We haven't killed a single Lacuni. We've been killing these things, these fly things.
Stay back. They're in the rocks.
There they are.
They will attack soon. I feel it.
Okay.
Be careful. They are very near to us.
Where?
You should never have come. Demons will feast on your bones.
Was that? No, okay. Go.
Come on then.
I've missed these cultists. Oh, that's great. What a great line.
You knew that would happen.
I am an enchantress. The ways of magic and illusion are familiar to me. My name is Arena.
Why have you come here?
Well, I am also looking for someone. But here, let me clear the way for you.
Captain, from behind!
Protect the people! Iron Wolves!
Oh, don't you worry. I got the people.
If not for you, the Lacuni would have eaten well this day.
Are there more of them ahead?
Even worse. Cultists are casting spells in 2 of their desert lairs to obscure the Black Canyon Bridge.
Let us head north to the Howling Plateau. The cultist magic seems to be emanating from there.
Okay. Sure, we'll go there. It's fine by me. It's fine by me.
There is another illusion here. The cultists tried to hide their footsteps. Their spells are weak and easily countered. If we follow these prints, we can find their lairs and halt the rituals. I will seek out any other traces of their magic.
Okay.
The Dune Thresher is an elusive being with a tremendous capacity for bloodshed. It lurks beneath the sands, rising up to seize prey in its jaws and rend the body until it is but sinew and gore. I once saw a Thresher in the flesh, and it rather disagreed with my constitution.
Damn, dude.
Look, more hidden footprints.
Oh yeah, look at them. Okay. All right. What's this? Sirocco Caverns. That name rings a bell so much, but I'm fairly certain it's like it's just because I remember them from the last time I played, which was a very long time ago.
It seems that the Fallen are indeed creatures of demonic origin. The old heraldic tale claims they were once powerful servants of the mythical Asmodan. They purportedly aided him in his battle against the prime evils, and Diablo later punished them by twisting them into the small, stupid forms they now possess.
Damn, dude.
I require a corpse for that. I'm afraid not.
Yeah, there he goes. Yeah, hounds.
Look, more hidden footprints. This is one of the cultist lairs. They are casting part of the illusion inside.
Oh, okay. So they lead to two separate layers. Okay, sure. I forgot all about that, man. Like, honestly, I just do not remember any of this. Act 5 is the one I'm most curious about, because I think I've only done it once.
This should remove part of the illusion.
I'd lost all hope.
Akarat bless you.
It is with some reluctance that I write on the 7 lords of hell, for they are the greatest of the demons, and even whispering their names seems to poison the air around me. They are divided into the lesser evils, Belial, Asmodan, Juriel, and Andariel, and the prime evils, Mephisto, Baal, and Diablo.
Yep.
Look, more hidden footprints.
Oh, they're like, they came out of nowhere. Bleeding Shrine. All right. Sun bleached corpse. Ugh. Oh, I remember these. Kind of like Dust Devil stuff. They just spawn and like start hurting you. Okay. Yeah, so far it's pretty disappointing. I mean, the loot is. Oh, I remember these. Yeah, click on them and you get the loot.
We'll rip these brutes to shreds.
I understand so much more now.
Nice.
A well-deserved death.
Right, okay.
No.
Yo. That is an upgrade.
I will use those foul cultists of course.
For like everybody.
The bodies of innocents are strewn across the sands. We must make them pay.
I am certain you will.
Yeah, Carmack, I agree with you, man. I do think they should pay. Hmm? Okay, let's actually not go too far.
This world can abide you no longer.
Flame of Udun. That sounded like that. It wasn't that, but it sounded like that. Okay. All right. There's a thing in the middle here. I don't know what that is. Could be an event. Maybe. I kind of wish we see the Necromancer event. That'd be so cool. You know, seeing as how we're also a Necromancer. I'd love to see if they have like unique dialogues for it. I also wondered if canonically we're supposed to be multiple people or just one person. Same with the Diablo Immortal, because canonically in Diablo 1, like Aiden did the killing of Diablo, but like he was aided by two others, and they actually existed, right? Like the one that became Bloodraven and the Summoner. Sorcerer became the Sorcerer in Diablo 2. Sorry, the Sorcerer became the Summoner. But like are Diablo 3 people supposed to be canon? Like all the different classes? Like what are their names?
This is one of the cultist lairs. They are casting part of the illusion inside.
Okay, so yes, that's the last one. So we're not obviously not going to do that because gonna finish exploring the map. That shouldn't be too long now, though. There's a lot of. We've already seen all around. All we have to do is clear the map. Oh. What is that event?
Help me. They're all dead.
Just an illusion. My essence is too low.
Oh, he's immune? Oh, come on.
That needs to recharge.
There it is. Oh, upgrade. That was a weird side quest. I was expecting like a dialogue or something at the end, but no. Oh, it's just yeah, it's not really a location different than the others. It's just that was just the thing. That's it. It was like a small event. Okay, well, let's go to the thing. Blech.
The ritual is disrupted.
Oh no. It is so disrupted.
There. That ought to dispel the Coven's magic. Let us go to the bridge.
Okay, that's it.
I owe you my life. Bless you.
Okay. Let's go to the bridge.
Tell me, what shall you do when Magda is dead?
Kill the demon lord she serves.
How curious. You must be the one I was meant to find here.
You were meant to find me? What do you mean, meant?
I think it is time for you to know my true tale.
Okay.
I am not from Caldeum. I learned these spells 1,500 years ago.
Wait, what?
My sisters and I pledged our service to a man of great power. We called him the Prophet. He trained us and placed us in a magical slumber to awaken in this era. I am to prevent the lords of hell from invading.
The Prophet? I have not heard of this figure, but your aid is welcome.
The Prophet.
Just the thing.
I need to go back.
We must go back. Ooh, tons of dialogue. No new books though.
I must say, I'm very fond of this new family I find myself in.
Vin Diesel?
But you could be a bit more
Family.
open about your love for us, you know.
Love?
Oh, don't try to hide it. You act like you just need us for our skills, but we know the real reason you brought us along with you.
Okay.
Have I ever told you that I knew Shen before he became part of our family here? Oh, he is such a sweet old fool. What a wild love we had for each other. He used to do the most surprising things, if you know what I mean. I could tell you stories that would curl your hair.
I must decline.
Okay, so first of all, I must decline. Second of all, I don't know who queued this, but Shen isn't here right now. This is a line of dialogue that should appear once Shen is there or on a repeat playthrough. But since it's the first character of the season, I don't have Shen, so it feels weird.
How long were you looking for me?
Well, it was not very easy to find you. I had to search for days. When I woke up alone, I did not know what had happened. I wrote about it a little. You may read more if you wish. I felt no fear when they sealed the tomb before me. Only a sense of peace as my mind drifted away into the darkness. It seems I opened my eyes only seconds later and beheld the chamber in ruins, half buried in sand. I have left everything behind. Only hope guides me now.
That's cool. It's exactly what it does with like general anesthesia. But like I've had that for surgery, and that's exactly how it feels. You're on the operating table, and they're like, oh, you know, look over here, count to whatever, and then like I'm counting, and as I'm counting to 10, someone taps me in my shoulder, I'm like 10. Taps on the shoulder. I
wishing for an
turn
era
around.
that has long passed.
Very wise, but I don't believe you.
Fine. Everything I have ever known is lost to me. How would you feel?
Damn, that was savage. So like 10, tap on the shoulder, I literally turn my head and I'm in a different room. That's how it felt when I had general anesthesia. And like I literally was like in a different room, and the person tapping on my shoulder was like one of the nurses, and she was like, sir, you gotta, you know, gotta wake up. We have to move you in a different room post surgery. So it was just so weird. Like I was like in a waking up room, they called it, or something. So like a waking room. But yeah, it was super weird. And it's exactly what she says. Like she got into the cave. She says like seconds later, and she was like in the ruin, basically, like 1,000 years had passed.
How do you remember these lands?
Beautiful cities towered up toward the heavens, but they were full of wickedness. The Vigerai ruled them with will's sharpest stone.
Ah, yes.
They were a great deal more vicious in my age. It pleases me to see that their influence has waned now.
Was your prophet one of them?
Oh no, he meant to punish the Vigerai. They were the first to summon demons into this land.
Very true. That's exactly what happened. Curious though who the prophet is.
What happened to the rest of your family?
My brother and I were orphans. We only had each other.
So you both turned to thieving?
No, he was a member of the city guard.
Oh, you were constantly at odds then.
Not as much as you might think. Until the end, that is.
The end? Damn, savage.
Oh, I've been waiting for this.
I have considered what we discussed, and you are correct. I know little about my past, beyond what my order has told me. But what does it matter? Look what they have done for me. They've turned me into a living weapon, a light against darkness.
You cannot serve well in ignorance. Learn the truth, Cormac.
I wouldn't know how to begin. How do I seek memories that have been taken from me?
Search for clues. Anything you can find that relates to the Templar.
You may be right. I will find a way to take back my memories and exonerate my order.
See, that's the weird thing, right? Because literally, he could have been kidnapped, tortured, and now he's like, oh, you know, like my order, blah blah blah, and it's like, and I must have done something terrible because they removed that memory from me. It's like, but what if you didn't? What if you just a regular dude got kidnapped or something?
I have thought of a way to retrieve my lost memories, but it is dangerous. I must ask you to promise me something. Should I lapse into my old sins, whatever they may be, you must kill me, as I killed Jondar.
If you insist.
I found a journal on Jondar's corpse. written in an ancient Templar cipher. I can translate it, but it will take some time. Perhaps studying his treachery will give me a clue into my past.
A reasonable plan, but you are still worried.
Jondar was once a man of faith, devoted to the Templar Order. What if he discovered something that made him betray himself? Matters not, for I must do this anyway.
Yeah, man, that's tough.
It is good to fight with you.
Where's she?
Again.
There she is.
I welcome the chance to travel with you.
Okay. Charms an enemy to fight for you for 8 seconds. Or Kesigari deals a bunch of damage. Arcane enemy. Charming sounds interesting.
That will be of use.
Increase your static elemental damage bonus by a bunch. Nope. Reduce skill cooldown by a bunch. Yes.
I am fond of this one.
Reduce damage by 6% from range attacks. Increase armor and slow melee. Okay. Or the pool of energy that deals a bunch of weapon damage. That's arcane over blah.
You, scoundrel, have you seen my amulet?
Oh, did they 10% increase damage? Yes.
You've never seen it.
No. And I've never seen your dagger either.
My dagger? Why, it's missing too.
Dude, give him his stuff back, man. Come on. 40-yard aura that increases attack speed for you and the enchantress. Or when you take fatal damage, it empowers you to move. No, the aura.
Be of use.
For sure, the aura. But that's a scoundrel thing.
If there's treasure to be had, then I'm in. Nice choice.
No, Cormac.
What shall we fight today?
Hey, lady, I got some new things. You should take a look.
Has anything changed?
Last time I passed through here was soon after meeting Mira. She wanted to stop and see the city, but I convinced her to travel on. My good memories of Caldeum feel like I'm watching someone else's life. I'll be glad for us to be gone.
Okay.